My name is Colin Anderson. I am a senior actuarial science major here at Temple University. And in the summer of 2015, I interned with Liberty Mutual Insurance in their actuarial internship program. And the location was in Seattle, Washington. The typical hours I worked, I started at 9 a.m. and went to 5 p.m. The dress was business casual. My desk was in a cubicle and the floors were in an open layout, so no one had their own office. Even the product managers and director of state operations, the high-ups in the company, had their own cubicle that we could interact with. I had meetings in the mornings, trainings in the mornings, and then in the afternoons after lunchtime, it's where I had time to do most of my work on my projects and interact with the interns. And then I would conclude my day at 5 p.m. and go home from there. Yes, the main project I worked on this summer, so I was in the modeling role, and so I was on the modeling team, and they assigned me a project to report on a new model that they launched 1 year ago. And the reason they gave me this project is now that there was enough data to analyze the model, they thought it'd be a good time to do a report on it. And the report that I worked on was called the Home Model Refresh Loss Ratio Report. So they knew how the model was performing based on growth, based on risk segmentation, and the thing that they did not know was how it was performing on loss ratios and how it was, was it segmenting risk the way that they wanted to. So they gave me the project, and the way we decided to measure risk segmentation was through loss ratios. So I developed this entire report from scratch. I started with pulling data from SQL and SAS, developing it into a report, into an Excel workbook, so that it could be produced for people in the company to analyze this model. I did. We had a formal mentor in the actuarial internship program. At the company, they called them buddies. So my actuarial buddy, his name was Utsav. He was from Houston, Texas. He was a new hire at the company, and he was also an actuary. And so he gave me some advice on starting early in your career, what some things to expect at not just a company, but as an actuary, starting your career. And we actually developed a pretty good relationship. We actually met frequently outside of work and hung out, got a chance to know each other on a deeper level. They both helped me tremendously. The XI classes gave me the analytical and technical skills, the problem-solving skills that I needed to solve the problems that arose every day during the internship. And then the risk management classes gave me the industry knowledge and the work ethic to perform well at the internship and to interact well with people within the company and not just be so focused on my role as an actuary. So for this internship, I got it because I interned with the company the year before, and so I simply accepted their return offer. But the year before that, when I interned there, the interview process was I had a screening interview here on campus at the actuarial intern reception, followed by a first round interview over the phone with an actuary, followed by an on-headquarter interview in Boston, which was a full interview. It lasted about 8 hours, and they flew me up there, put me in the hotel. We had the interview, and then flew me back home, and then within 3 days, they told me that I had an offer, which I accepted, and I have been there ever since. Yes, in addition to the hourly wage, there was a relocation stipend if you were relocating over 50 miles, and the relocation stipend was designed to help you with airplane costs and moving costs and living costs, and it was for $3,000. Overall, the program is designed for interns to be placed into a specific role, and a role that they have never done before, and a role that would challenge them. So for instance, last summer in 2014, I worked in a pricing role. so they made sure to not give me a pricing role again. So I worked in modeling. In addition, the program tries to give you a lot of training and gives you a lot of interaction with people, not just within your role, but throughout different departments. So we had trainings in the different lines of business, trainings in the different actuarial roles. We had different social networking opportunities, not just with other interns, but also higher ups in the company. So the program is designed to give you a deep knowledge of the role you're focused in, and as well as a broad knowledge of the company while you're there. Overall, my experience at Liberty Mutual was fantastic. At first, I did not know if I should accept another internship with the company, whether I should go out and diversify myself in another company. But my decision to stay with the company, I don't regret it at all. And because they gave me a different role to work in, because I worked in a new location, because I got to meet new people and interact with a new set of tools, resources, people, roles, new knowledge. It was a whole different experience. I'm really glad that I took it. Not only that, but the experience of living in a new city helped me to grow a lot. The experience of meeting people of a different culture helped me to grow a lot, and I'm very glad that I took the role. I appreciate the opportunity very much. In Boston, I created a bucket list of 40 items, which I completed 39 of, and so I decided to keep that momentum going. So in Seattle, I created a bucket list of 60 items, which I completed 58 items. And that's something that I am also proud of during my internship, because not only did I get a good, wholesome experience of the internship, but also of the city that I lived in.